good morning. How are you guys doing today? Hi, it's me, your party artist, Kim Overholt, here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And I want to welcome you. If you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website at kimoverholt.com. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. And I just want to say a quick hello. Today is going to be a quick one, too, because like my title says today, I got to keep on moving. So it's one of those things where I was just coming in to say a quick hello today and say thank you very much for tuning in, you guys. It's Wellness Wednesday, and I love to use art in a lot of different ways, especially when it comes to wellness. I find that it keeps me calm, cool, and collected, and I hope it does the same for you. And it really helps me to feel more at ease when I'm alone. And a lot of people don't know how to deal with being alone, and that's just something that you learn over time, I guess, as well. And I say, when you want to learn a little bit about something, you got to practice it. And being alone is nothing. There's nothing wrong with being alone as long as you don't feel lonely. Loneliness is something completely different from being alone. Sometimes being alone can be a good thing. It can mean a lot of things to different people. It can be something that's, just to keep you in your own element, if you will. Because sometimes, you grow up and you think a certain way, and then you see people influencing you or your thoughts, and I got to get back to me. I got to get back to myself and just go back to calm, go back to the oneness of being just myself. And, I so appreciate the fact that I can do that. I can sit down, I can just relax. Sorry, there's messing with my hair again. I can relax, sit down with like a pen and a piece of paper and just start to create. And sometimes it goes on for, it can go on for minutes and then I get bored and blah, blah, blah. Or it can go on forever. And I feel like when I'm finished, I've done something, I've accomplished something, I've created something. And you know what? To help depression, the opposite of depression is creation. So you must be creating all the time to get rid of that depression that you might be suffering from. Uh, and like I say, being alone is not always like lonely in a way. You can always find something to do, whether it be like even like a right mind. Just, you just naturally want to just kind of pick up things, move things around, tidy up, clean. You get into a routine, chores, things that you do pretty regularly, and it kind of makes you feel better when you do them. Kind of like not rituals. I've never been one into doing rituals, and that's probably why sometimes people go, "Oh, don't you remember so and so? Don't you remember this? Don't you remember that's like." No, because I really don't want to keep on doing the same thing over again. It's kind of like it's stale to have to do the same thing over and over again. I do like to fix it up, change it up a little bit, kind of make it different. I've been doing this now, like I say, for a while, but I do change it up every once in a while. You don't see me always here, like I'm not always talking. Well, maybe I am, but you know what? Regardless, what you got to just kind of like dig your heels in and sometimes just, do what you got to do. Yeah, no. Today is one of those days where I'm short on time, but long on like things I want to talk about. So I just wanted to just come here today, give you a quick little hello and stuff like that, tell you that you're doing well for Wellness Wednesday, and that if you want to draw, just pick up the pen and draw. If you want to play with anything, play. We are never short of ever having a lot of things to do, and there's always things we should be doing and we're not. Do you ever find that? You ever think that like, oh yeah, you know what, I should have been doing this, but here I am playing video games, or and you're like, don't beat yourself up, because whatever's there, it'll still be there for you. If it's something that's really important, it'll be there for you when you really need it, and that kind of thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me grab my ukulele. Okay. This will make it fun. I didn't even think about this today, so you know what? And it's here. I have it. My ukulele. It's not. I put some. So yeah, I straightened my hair, as you can see. I put some vitamin E on my face to kind of, there's some outstanding wrinkles that I like to try and get rid of. So vitamin E is very good for your skin. So I apply it sometimes on different places. I put it, I put it right here where I get my frown lines, and like Now you can see like a shiny spot on my face. It's nothing weird. I'm not sweating, believe me. I might start sweating a little bit because menopause. Menopause is a fun thing to go through, especially when you're at my age, because sometimes it happens out of the blue. One time you're fine, and next thing you're sweating to death, and you're like sopping. You're like, oh man, yeah. So it's a beautiful day out today, and I'm about ready to get going to work and stuff like that. Yeah, it's an early call today, but they're going to finish early too, which is great. And I wanted to do a little shout out to everybody today who happened to, as I did, experience what happened back in 2001 on this day. It is very, it's a thing that will sit in my mind probably forever. It was the weirdest thing too that day. I remember because I was doing I was a purchasing assistant. Yeah, yeah. I had some big titles back in the day. Gave me like a little tiny office about the size of a walk-in closet, full of books and stuff like that of research that I would do when I was being a purchasing assistant. But anyways, neither here nor there. Being in a small little office and listening. Well, let's start it off with listening to radio, and then well, my CDs that I used to burn and stuff like that. Remember those days? And then and then I happened to switch over because I was tired of them, and I decided to listen to Howard Stern because I could pick him up on my radio. When all of a sudden I just heard him say, "Oh, I'll stay here while everybody's going to go find out, get to a safe place." I'm like, "What's going on?" And yeah, he started talking about how everybody was leaving the building about evacuation, but he was going to stay, and there was something going on with the at World Trade Center. The towers had been hit by a plane, and I was like, I got to call my hubby. And so I called him, and he was at work at the time, and I told him about what was going on, and he said, "What?" And on his lunch break, he went, or did he go home as soon as he? No, as soon as I told him, I think he decided to go home because he didn't live too far away from his office. So he got home and he put on the television. We had one of those really huge, projector televisions. Yeah, stuff you don't need, and you realize later on, it's like, why did I have that crap? But yeah, and watched the whole thing. And when I got home, well, the whole day was like, everybody was like, what's going on? What's going on? And when we got home, I mean, when I found out, seeing all those people, I mean, it's not right. It's not right what happened. It's not right that these things should happen. It's not right that years later, it has not been resolved. It's still like nobody has nothing's changed. And I've been told, yeah, nobody's coming to save you. So, yeah, yeah. So, with what's been going on since like 2001, let's say 2003, there's the blackout. I had in 2004, my mom passed away, and that was a rough year. And it continued. Uh, the way that the every kind of thing kind of fell in way people acted, and it was all just getting kind of strange. And I just wanted things to be normal again. And it was like I always hoped that maybe one day we could all get together and maybe sort out what happened, and get to the bottom of where we went wrong. Maybe we'll find out one day. And until then, you know what? I always hope that maybe one day we'll get together and be able to be friends about it. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take. Yeah. So yeah, that was quite the day. I remember it, and I mean, look at how much life has changed since then. I went from, let's see, I started out in a factory. I ended up 2001, like I said, I was purchasing assistant at office company, BD's Basics. I was working there. I was doing actually a maternity leave. I've been a temp for office, so I'm good with clerical. I'm good with accounts payable, receivable. I'm great with numbers. And that's a weird thing because I'm an artist. I love numbers too, and they work back and forth for me. I am middle brained. I don't know if I've ever told you. Yeah, I'm middle brained. And that's part of the reason why I have this ability to be able to not only think um, like logically, but I'm also artistic, but I'm also logic. It worked like I'm a little bit. I'm both. Okay, my blood is AB positive. I have both antigens. I am like I am an anomaly, but I'm normal. I seem pretty normal, right? And I'm going to be starting playing my electric guitar soon. I'm going to be playing electric guitar soon because somebody told me that they were looking for a lead guitar player in a women's band, girls band, whatever you want to call it. We can be girls, we can be women's band. But I want to be getting started and playing some really wicked stuff. And yeah, it is time to kind of get the ball rolling, right? So I'm going to be starting up, switching over from ukulele, maybe to electric ukulele, and then maybe do a little bit of distortion, and we'll see where we go from there. And maybe pick up the electric guitar and start wailing some stuff because I really got to get it going. All right. So, and really, I got to get going. And in the meantime, okay, I'll play my little song for you. So, see the way you look at me like I'm a stranger on the street. Little do you know, I see the real you, and I wish that you'd see the real me too. I may not mean a lot to you, but you mean a lot to me. In your eyes I see a shining light, and I wish that you could see that you mean everything to me. We may not talk, we may not share a single smile, a single word, a single care. But in my heart, you have a place, and I hope to see your smiling face. I may not mean a lot to you, but you mean a lot to me. In your eyes, I see a shining light, and I wish that you could see that you mean everything to me. Maybe one day our paths will cross. We'll find a love log, we'll find a common ground of love unlost. Until then, I hold to the hope that you'll find the truth, and it will help you go. I may not mean a lot to you, but you mean a lot to me. And in your eyes I see a shining light, and I wish that you could see you mean everything to me. And with that, I want to say thank you very much, you guys. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Be well, keep well, do well, and get better and better all the time. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Woman. Put this between my legs, baby. Peace, oh brother, with a little bit added, as my mom used to say. And good luck there, Brad Pitt. I hope it all works out.